All right, Los Angeles Lakers fans, buckle up because we are diving deep into what is shaping up to be an absolutely thrilling run for the purple and gold. The momentum this team has built over the past weeks is undeniable. And if you've been watching closely, it's impossible not to get excited about what we're witnessing on the court. After a rocky start to the season, the Lakers have managed to find a rhythm, a cohesion that was missing earlier, and now every game seems to reinforce the idea that this team is a serious contender. The energy in the locker room, the way players are stepping up, and the overall execution on both ends of the floor all point to a squad that is ready to make some noise as the playoffs approach. Let's talk about the individual performances because, honestly, this is where the Lakers are showing the most compelling signs of championship-caliber basketball. LeBron James continues to operate at a level that few players in the history of the game have reached, but this season feels different. He's not just putting up numbers. He's facilitating, creating opportunities, and elevating the play of those around him. And then there's Anthony Davis, whose presence in the paint is becoming increasingly difficult for opponents to handle. Davis has found his groove defensively while also providing consistent scoring, which is exactly what you need from a number one option on a championship team. It's one thing to have talent, but it's another to have that talent perform when it truly counts, and the Lakers are proving that they have both. Now, we can't ignore the supporting cast because this is where a lot of teams struggle when they aim for a deep playoff run, but the Lakers seem to be solving that puzzle. Role players like Austin Reeves are stepping up in ways that are sometimes unexpected, showing that they can handle the pressure moments, contribute efficiently, and even carry stretches of a game when the stars need a breather. Guys like Rui Hachimura and Malik Beasley have been able to provide scoring bursts and defensive versatility, giving the team depth that is crucial for the long playoff grind. Even veteran players with previous playoff experience are showing that they can still impact high-pressure situations, which adds layers of reliability and strategy that other teams simply don't have. The Lakers' streak of victories in recent weeks has been a statement not just in terms of wins, but in how they are winning. They are controlling the pace of games, executing plays with precision, and showing resilience in close situations. This is the kind of performance that transforms a good team into a feared contender. When you watch this squad in the fourth quarter, it's clear that they understand the nuances of high-stakes basketball. The combination of veteran poise, emerging star power, and supportive role contributions is making them one of the toughest matchups in the league. Opponents can no longer rely on a single strategy to slow them down. The Lakers have too many moving parts that can change the flow of the game instantly. Of course, there are still challenges ahead. Teams like Denver remain a significant concern, not because of the Lakers' weaknesses, but because of the elite talent they have to navigate in the playoffs. Nikola Jokic, for example, continues to be a force that requires careful planning and execution to counter. But the Lakers have shown that they are more than capable of adapting to high-level competition. Their ability to adjust on the fly, make in-game decisions, and maintain composure in tense situations is what separates true contenders from the rest. They have the tools, the strategy, and the mindset to handle tough matchups, which is why the conversation around this team is shifting from hopeful optimism to legitimate expectation. Defense has been a cornerstone of the Lakers' resurgence as well. They're not just relying on scoring. They're actively shutting down opponents at crucial moments. Their communication on switches, rotations, and help defense is at a level that is critical for playoff success. You can see it in their ability to close out games in the fourth quarter, to force turnovers at key moments, and to limit high-percentage shots from the opposition. Defense wins championships, and the Lakers are showing that they understand this principle, implementing it effectively, and making life incredibly difficult for every team that steps onto the court against them. Let's not forget the intangibles, the things that don't always show up on a stat sheet, but make a massive difference in high-pressure playoff environments. The Lakers have experience, leadership, and a culture of expectation that permeates through the roster. Players know their roles, understand the stakes, and are accustomed to performing under pressure. That combination of mental toughness and basketball IQ gives them an edge that raw talent alone cannot provide. In crunch time, in pivotal games, and in situations where the margin for error is razor thin, These qualities become the difference between a team that contends and a team that falls short. With all these factors combined, the star power of LeBron and Davis, the emerging contributions of key role players, the strategic depth, and the defensive tenacity, the Lakers are positioning themselves as a team that cannot be overlooked. They are proving that they have what it takes to compete at the highest level, to challenge any team that comes their way, and to make a serious run when the postseason arrives. The streak of wins, the cohesion on the floor, and the ability to execute in high-pressure moments all signal a team that is ready to step into the playoffs with confidence and credibility. The path ahead will not be easy, but if the Lakers continue to play this brand of basketball, they're going to be a formidable opponent for anyone. The synergy this team is creating is also worth emphasizing because it reflects more than just individual talent. It's about chemistry, timing, and trust. Players are reading each other's movements, anticipating plays before they unfold, and communicating effectively on both ends of the floor. That kind of connection doesn't happen overnight, and it's what separates good teams from championship-level squads. The Lakers are building that connection game by game, and it's translating into consistent results and a level of confidence that is palpable every time they step onto the court. Every time the Lakers go on a run, you can see the confidence building within the team. They are no longer just reacting to opponents. They are dictating the pace, controlling the flow, and imposing their will on the game. This level of dominance, combined with the experience and playoff readiness of the roster, is exactly what you want to see from a team that is aiming for a deep postseason run. It's not just about talent. It's about timing, execution, and the ability to rise to the occasion consistently, all of which the Lakers are demonstrating in abundance. The level of consistency in the Lakers' performances cannot be overstated. Even when faced with adversity, they find ways to adapt and overcome. Injuries, fatigue, and tough matchups are all part of the grind of an NBA season. But this Lakers squad has shown resilience and a capacity to maintain focus and execution. That mental fortitude, coupled with their physical abilities, gives them a tremendous advantage as they prepare for the playoff stretch. You can sense that this is a team that is peaking at the right moment, with all the right pieces coming together to create a truly formidable unit. The Lakers are demonstrating that they have all the elements necessary for playoff success. Elite talent, reliable role players, strategic depth, defensive prowess, and a mental toughness that comes from experience are all converging at a critical time. The combination of these factors is creating a team that is not only winning games, but doing so in a manner that inspires confidence, respect, and even fear from their competition. Each victory reinforces the narrative that this Lakers team is one to watch, one capable of making a significant impact in the postseason, and one that could very well make a deep run when the stakes are at their highest. This momentum is essential because in the playoffs, small advantages become magnified. Every possession counts, every defensive rotation, and every timely basket has the potential to swing a series. The Lakers have shown that they can execute in these high-pressure scenarios. The level of focus, preparation, and execution being displayed sets the stage for a team that can navigate the challenges of the postseason and come out on top. The Lakers are not just playing to win games. They are playing to establish dominance, to control the narrative, and to prove that they belong among the elite teams in the league. The combination of their talent, experience, and strategic execution is positioning them as a team that cannot be underestimated. Every player is contributing, every matchup is being considered, and every game is another opportunity to solidify their status as true contenders. Their offensive execution has been exceptional, balancing isolation plays with team ball movement that creates open shots and high-percentage opportunities. This balance ensures that defenses cannot simply focus on one player, and it forces opponents to constantly adapt. That kind of offensive versatility, combined with their defensive discipline, is exactly what championship-caliber teams rely on to succeed in the postseason. On the defensive side, the Lakers have been aggressive but smart, challenging shots, rotating effectively, and protecting the rim with authority. This type of defense is not just reactive. It's proactive, forcing opponents into uncomfortable positions and limiting easy scoring opportunities. The result is a team that can thrive under pressure and consistently perform at a level that few teams can match. The Lakers' ability to perform in clutch moments cannot be overstated. Whether it's a critical fourth-quarter run or a pivotal defensive stop, this team has repeatedly demonstrated that they can rise to the occasion. Players are stepping up when needed, and the collective confidence of the roster is evident in every possession. This ability to close out games and execute under pressure is what separates true contenders from the rest of the league, and the Lakers are showing that they have mastered it at just the right time. They also benefit from a unique combination of youth and experience. Younger players bring energy, athleticism, and a willingness to take risks, while veteran players provide leadership, composure, and a deep understanding of playoff basketball. This blend allows the Lakers to be adaptable, resilient, and formidable against a variety of opponents. The synergy between these groups is fostering a culture of accountability and excellence that is essential for any team with championship aspirations. The Lakers' recent performances have also highlighted their ability to make in-game adjustments. Coaches and players alike are reading situations effectively, making tactical changes that exploit opponent weaknesses and capitalize on opportunities. This level of basketball intelligence, combined with the execution on the floor, is a hallmark of teams that are capable of making deep playoff runs and competing for a championship. The confidence that the Lakers are building is becoming contagious within the team. Players are feeding off each other's energy, trusting in their teammates' abilities, and embracing the high-stakes moments that come with playoff basketball. This sense of collective belief is crucial, as it allows the team to perform consistently under pressure and navigate the challenges that inevitably arise in the postseason. The Lakers' commitment to both ends of the floor is creating a balanced and formidable unit. Offensive efficiency, defensive intensity, and situational awareness are all coming together to form a team that is prepared for the rigors of playoff basketball. Every game serves as a test, a chance to refine strategies, and a platform to build momentum heading into the postseason. The Lakers' trajectory indicates a team that is peaking at precisely the right moment. Their combination of elite talent, experienced leadership, strategic depth, and playoff readiness makes them a team that demands respect. The performances we have seen recently are not flukes. They're the product of deliberate preparation, skillful execution, and a roster that understands the demands of competing at the highest level. The stakes are only going to rise as the season progresses, but the Lakers have shown that they can rise to meet the challenge. They are demonstrating resilience, adaptability, and a capacity to perform when it matters most. The consistency and quality of their performances are laying the groundwork for a team that could make a significant impact in the playoffs and contend for a championship in a way that commands attention from fans and opponents alike. The way the Lakers are playing right now, it's clear that this is a team that is bought in completely to a vision of success. They are executing with precision, maintaining focus, and leveraging the strengths of every player on the roster. That kind of commitment, coupled with the talent and experience they possess, makes them one of the most formidable teams in the league and a squad that could challenge any opponent when the postseason begins. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video,